1 second, y'all. I gotta get things situated here. 1 second. Okay. Hello. How y'all doing? How are you? Oh Lord, I got some reflection. Let's let me get a better angle. Let's see. Hello. What's going on with Capricorn in love, please? What's going on with Capricorn in love? Hey. You like the shirt? Well, thank you. All right. What's going on with Capricorn in love, please? Capricorn in love. I want to say that's it. The Nine of Wands reversed is the overall theme. Some of you are just like giving up and just, you have the Nine of Wands reversed and the Nine of Pentacles as the overall theme. So some of you are just giving up and kind of like just remaining to yourself, kind of being in this single mode. Kind of feel some of you are giving up and just being single or just remaining single, just kind of like in this independent mode, all right, is what it's telling me. Because I think in some sense, you just feel like you can't make something happen. So whether you feel like you can't make love happen or you just feel powerless to just, like, I kind of get this energy of powerlessness. Oh, that's strange. Whoever you're dealing with is a Ten of Pentacles. They kind of, you feel drained emotionally from a situation. You kind of feel alone in your life. Some of you are just feeling lonely or just like alone, like you can't make something happen with a particular individual. What I find so strange in the past, so you pretty much stopped working on something in the past. Eight of Pentacles reversed, all right? So you stopped working on something, you stopped giving something energy. Could have been another earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I got water sign, I got Aries too, all right? I gotta clarify who's coming toward you before I say anything. That's why I'm kind of going to the near future. There's going to be delays in communication between you and this person. Some of you, it's a lack of communication. How you see yourselves, the Knight of Wands. Coming towards you, the Two of Cups reversed. So whoever this person is, this is somebody you've had some type of issue or disconnect with. You haven't been connected to this person or you kind of feel disconnected from them. And I feel like, honestly, the way I see it, this person isn't done with you yet. That's what I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting. In your emotions, the Knight of Swords. There's somebody you're wanting to speak to or communicate with. Like, I feel like there's a lack of you and this person, like, getting along, working together. Some of you haven't reunited with this person. You haven't reunited with them or come together with them. Right now, they're holding back. But I think that they, honestly, they're not communicating. They're being very non-communicative right now. Kind of like closed off. But I feel like, and very held back, not expressing much to you, all right, is what it's telling me. But I kind of feel like at the same time, I think a part of them still wants to be with you because they do. I feel like you two had a disconnect in the past. That's a Magician reverser for you're kind of giving up and just remaining single or being single from this individual. You're making a final decision to not work on this anymore. Like you feel drained. You feel like it drains you emotionally. You want nothing to do with it because it's kind of starting to drain you emotionally is what it's telling me, whatever it is. And you're pretty much, all these nines, Capricorn. Jesus, you pulled every nine in the deck. So Nine of Swords reversed. So some of you, you're ready to get over something. But they're not ready to get over you. I just feel like they're not communicating with you effectively. Some of you not communicating with you at all. There's somebody that's not communicating with you, they're holding back. But I think on some level, they can still see themselves being with you, which is so strange. And I think this is somebody you had a disconnect with. You two used to have a strong connection, but the connection is not as strong as it used to be. And you're ready to just remain single or be single, whichever the case may be. And there's offers of love not being expressed. So the issue with this is, it's like I feel like you're more ready to move on from it than they are. They're more stuck on you than you're stuck on them because I feel like you're ready to get rid of it because it's starting to get to where it's draining you emotionally. It's starting to make your life more difficult than it needs to be. You see what I'm saying? It's making your life more difficult than it needs to be. and you feel drained emotionally. You feel like you're not getting your happiness with this, but I don't think they let you go. And it's quite the contrary, actually. It's kind of like they still want to be with you, is what I kind of get. But they're not expressing that they want to be with you. They're not expressing how much you mean to them. Maybe they have emotional issues. I don't know. And for some of you, it could involve three people because I have the Three of Cups reversed there. So it could involve a love triangle scenario. Put that out there, all right? Now, why is this Page of Swords here? So going into the near future, there is somebody that still may be keeping tabs on you, Capricorn, or maybe still be watching you. It's saying, okay. Wow, this is like a pest in your ass. You're ready to get rid of it. They're not ready to get rid of you. They're not expressing how much you meant to them, how much you mean to them, whatever the case may be. And they still stalk. They know it's not worth any more time. I feel like you both know this is like long overdue. You two are out of style at this point, and you both know that. You two have gone out of style. All right. Right now, you're kind of just focusing on you. Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Wands upright. Some of you are just focused on you and your career, your finances. You're all about your business, work, money. And I think you're more ready to move on than they are. Because I feel like even though this person isn't expressing how much you mean to them or how much they like you, how much they love you, whatever the case may be, they kind of still want to be with you. But I feel like for some of you, it's a love triangle scenario. And for some of you, somebody just has really bad emotional issues, all right? Or they just can't express how they feel. Somebody just has issues expressing how they feel. Because the person coming towards you wants the Ten of Pentacles, but you're ready to give up. All right, that's what I'm getting. Okay, who's this person coming toward Capricorn? Okay, you got cards that already came out for you. You have the Star reverse. Somebody's an Aquarius and and a Hermit. Somebody's a Virgo. So this person's kind of went within. They've kind of withdrew. They still haven't healed from you, like I said. The Star reverse is my card of lack of healing. They feel very distant from you. Somebody's a Pisces, High Priestess. They feel very distant from you, but they're not expressing anything to you. So what's the point of this holding on? Somebody's an Aries, Taurus, all these this situation is affecting this person's life. Look at all these major arcanas. They're all major arcanas. Something ended or is ending between you two. They've withdrawn from you, or they've been withdrawn. Could go either way. This is heavily, with all these major arcanas here, this is something, this really is, thank you Sabrina for the $10. This is something that basically really affects their life. Like, I don't know how much you know that, but it affects, like they're kind of giving up, they're backing down, they're withdrawing. They think it's over. So the person you're dealing with, this is somebody you had an ending with. If it's somebody you had, they think this is over. That may be why they've kind of lost faith. Like this is not going anywhere, and they're trying to get their life back in order. But I think that they've not necessarily healed entirely from you, all right, if that makes sense. I think they think it's over. From their perspective, they think it's done, over, and are kind of just backing down, giving up. But I think a part of them still hasn't healed from whatever happened between you and them, all right? That's what it's telling me. I don't know if it makes any sense. That's what the cards are telling me. Now let's see how they see you versus how you see them, all right? How does this person view Capricorn versus how Capricorn views them? Okay. They see you as the Six of Wands. How does Capricorn see them? So right now they feel like you may be getting attention from other people, that you're moving forward with your life. You see them as a Seven of Swords reversed. Capricorn, is this someone you feel done you wrong? Crosswatchers, don't start with me. I'm not in the mood for that. Don't start with me. They see you as a Six of Wands upright and a Page of Wands. Why do they feel like this person feels like you're moving on with your life, that you're out getting attention from other folks, or that you're out doing your thing? They may feel like you're pursuing other ventures, other people, or doing other things that's not focused on them, basically. You see them as a nine, you know this person's still in their head about you and thinking about you. You see them as a Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords. So you're under the impression that this person is feeling guilty. If it's not guilty, you may feel like they want to work this out, because you feel like they're in their, this person's in their, so intuitively, this person's in their head about you. Well, this may not be your story, whoever wrote that. So you know they still think about you. You know they're still wondering about you. And for some of you, you may feel like this person, you know they feel guilty. If it's not guilt, you know they feel it. You know that they want to make this situation right. So if it's not guilt, eliminate that. And you would just say basically they know, you know they want to make things right with you. Seven of Swords reverses my card of wanting to make things right or feeling guilt. So apply it either way. So you know they're wanting to make things right with you. You know they're still stressed about you, in their head about you. And you know they still think about you, basically. All right? But they feel like you're moving on. Some of you, they have a suspicion you're going to reach out or communicate or be more communicative. But for some of you, they think you're out just doing your thing, being an attention whore or attention man whore. Or they feel like you're just out doing your thing. You're talking to other people. This is how they see you. This is not, you don't have to be doing this. This may be how they view you. They see you as someone who's out doing their thing. You're being successful, or you're trying to live your best life. And they may feel like you're communicating with other people or doing things that doesn't have anything to do with them, basically. All right, that's what I'm getting. I don't know if that makes sense. A very strange reading for you this month. I think this is what I'm getting from your reading. Okay, there's somebody that you had a disconnect with, or you two are not as connected as you used to be. All right. Hey Eric, I ain't seen you in a while. And you're in this single mode. You're ready to be single or become single, or you're ready just to stay single, whatever the case may be. And you're giving up on a connection that drained you emotionally. Is what I kept getting. But the person you're dealing with, they still feel that connection with you. And I think they want to be with you still, but they're not expressing it. They're holding back. They kind of somebody may feel like it's over. That's probably why nobody's reaching out or communicating or being communicative. They feel like it's over, like the nails in the coffin. They may feel like it's just done. And that's the energy I get. So I could be totally wrong. But if it don't resonate, bye, see ya. All right, medlux. All right, just bye, see ya. Nobody wants to hear your goddamn mouth, all right? Or stop typing in my goddamn comment section, all right? Resonate with that, like I always say. It may not be your story. What the hell makes you think you're so important to where you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't important. All right. Away from Aries of Pisces, please. All right. Hello, how you doing? Sorry, my hair's a little messed up. I just got out of bed. All right. And for some of you, it did involve three people. Some of you, it did. I don't like to focus on love triangle stories. I really don't. But for some of you, that was what went down, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay. All the way from Aries to Pisces. We're dealing with Aries. Right now, they're in business and career mode. They're not opening up, or they're being very non-vulnerable. They're not even opening up, or they're just being closed off. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're letting you go and they're feeling drained from you emotionally, or drained from this emotionally. They're not wanting to deal with this anymore, basically. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're still disappointed in this. They're still hanging around for you, or still sticking around, or wanting to stick around. They're still disappointed, kind of having regrets, sorrow, or looking back at this. They're having a hard time moving on from this connection, all right? If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're not walking away. They're not going nowhere. This person's either going to come back to you or stick with you. They're still going to put in the work. They don't want to leave the situation. If you're dealing with a Leo, they will reach out to you or offer you emotion or be more emotional, but they lack confidence that they can make this happen with you, but they're going to be communicating with you or being more emotional, all right? Or they're going to reach out to you. Could go either way. If you're dealing with a Virgo, now this person may have just been an attention whore who had many people involved in this situation, or you did. Somebody had many people involved. And I think somebody's main motive was to get attention from the other one. So that could have been you, that could have been them, all right? If you're dealing with a Libra, unfortunately, I'm seeing you two sever ties. I'm not seeing them budge. I'm kind of seeing them remain in this like kind of manipulative mode, or just like spiteful mode. There's a separation or a severance happening, all right, is what it's telling me. I kind of see distance between you two. I'm not seeing them budge or you budge. Nobody's going to really, I feel like a lot of conflict you two had, or there could be more conflict between you two. I'm just not seeing budging. I don't know if that makes sense. That's just what I'm feeling, basically. All right, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, they are avoiding you and not giving to this anymore. They're tired of giving to this. They're avoiding you, all right, is what it's telling me. It could go either way, by the way. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, although there's unfinished business between you two, this situation is unfinished. I feel like they're letting it end or they're ready for it to end, all right? If you're done with a Capricorn, another Capricorn, yeah, they're not moving. This situation is going is at a stalemate or not moving. You two tend to go in circles, or it's going to go in circles. I'm not seeing much progression. A lot of running. Like, I just kind of feel like it's a hamster wheel thing between you and this person. Like, a lot of running, but not getting anywhere. It's just not getting anywhere, period. And they're kind of acting very detached and cold, all right? If you're doing an Aquarius, they're not wanting to give this a second chance. They don't want a second chance, or you're not giving this person a second chance. They may not give you a second chance. I feel like they're trying to live their best life and kind of like do their own thing for the time being. For some of you, somebody was already connected, whether you knew it or not. All right, that could have been you, that could have been them. Let's see, Pisces. You know what, a Pisces, right now they're acting very emotionally unavailable. And like they're ready to move on, but I think on some level they still want growth, and they still look back at this wanting growth and expand. They ain't going nowhere. They're just acting like that. They're putting on a show for you. Like, they're acting emotionally unavailable, but truly they want to be with you and have a new start with you and get this off the ground again. And to revitalize the situation or get it back to a point where it was good or is good. All right, is what it's telling me. They're just acting that way. It's a show they're putting on for you. All right. So with that being said, Capricorn, that's your story. If it didn't make any sense, I apologize. Nothing I really can do about it. That's what the cards wanted. That's the story the cards wanted to get out. So I have nothing to do with that. All right. All right. So with that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.